perspective as to why you can wait. You want to get, my theory is you get 2 outfielders from that top 24, and then you wait as long as you possibly can, because the position is so deep. Okay? Again, we're talking about the 49th through the 60th outfielders. And here are the names. Here, and there's talent here. Brian Reynolds, ADP 175. Jock Peterson, 204. Andrew Benintendi, 106. Again, this is my list. I made it. Good, bad, or indifferent. Justin Upton, 211. Nick Senzel, 228. Malik Smith, 167. Stinks like all hell, but if you need it, if you missed out on those guys that we talked about earlier on the front end of that outfield stolen base curve, you might have to take one for the team and draft a Malik Smith. 46 stolen bases, you gotta have. I don't like Benintendi. That's why he's number 51, Andrea. He's sandwiched between Jock Peterson with an ADP 100 points higher than him and Justin Upton with an ADP 105 points higher than him. After Malik Smith, I love Corey Dickerson. Adam Eaton, Nomar Mazara, and then the 2 Japanese players. I really wanted to talk about them as well. Shogo Akiyama and Yoshimoto Tsugo. Don't ask me to say that 3 times fast. There's still a ton of talent in this group. I like J.D. Davis, Andrea. I take both of those guys. But to be clear, I think Chris Davis is more talented. He's going to give you more power. J.D. Davis is going to hit for a higher average. So who in this group, when I get to that point in the draft, am I really targeting? Obviously, Brian Reynolds is one. ADP 175. I love this kid. He's going to hit for an high average. He's going to be a big part of that offense going forward. If you have deep benches, I love Jock Peterson. If you can sit him down when the split stats don't favor him. He had 36 homers last year. There's a high probability that when he faces right-handed pitchers, he's going to hit a homer. I love Corey Dickerson. At 317 in Philadelphia, right, guys? He's due for a big year there. 304. This guy has shown potential to hit 25-plus homers. I like Mazara in Chicago. He is healthy this year for the first time. I look for some improved stats out of him. Akiyama and Tsugo, both, I did a piece on them during my prospect show. They're really both workers, and that's the first word that comes to mind. Akiyama was kind of brought in as an insurance policy for if the Reds were able to get Francisco Lindor for Nick Senzel. It just so turned out that Akiyama is a better player than Senzel. So I really look for him to take over the predominant amount of playing time in center field, which will push Senzel to another position because he is going to play. But I really think at 269, Shogo Akiyama is a tremendous value. And again, another great example as to why, after getting your elite talent in the outfield, I suggest you wait until the end of your draft to fill in, because there's a ton of talent here, right? Lenny, great point. He's supposed to bat leadoff now for the Reds. I really like what he set up for there in Cincinnati. So real quick, just to kind of prove the point, drive home the point, We talked a little bit. Guys who I didn't mention, guys who are still available after going 60 deep. Another indicator as to why you should hold off to fill in your depth in the outfield. Avisail Garcia, 266. Again, Peralta, 249. Hunter Pence. Hell, he wasn't even on the list. Franchi Cordero, 459. Other guys that we're not even really talking about, that aren't even in consideration. Randall Grichuk, Albert Almora, Jackie Brett, Domingo Santana, Lurie Garcia. These are guys that we're not... Seriously, though, but there's still talent. There's still guys who could thrive given the opportunity in this group this deep. 70, 80, 90 deep. That's why you can wait. Because what happens is these guys front load these positions and they pivot off of it. That's when you swoop in. Okay? I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Pushing almost an hour and a half. Thank you so much for all of your guys' support. I love and appreciate all you guys. I got currently Andrea, Bobo, Doug Boyle, King Hap, Lenny, Malpow, Kevin, Taco, Guest Janice. I know Vic was here earlier. I know David was here earlier. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll tell you, next week when I meet you guys, I'll have already drafted 2 of my 3 main leagues. So this is big. I'll be there, Hap. This is a big week. I wish you guys all the best of luck in all your drafts, unless you're drafting against me. And then I wish you shitty luck. I kid. Hey, I love you guys. Thank you for all your support. Chaps Fantasy Chat on Tuesday nights. Support your podcasters. You got King Hap tomorrow night. Check that show out. Those guys are great. Man, they're big time. Hap and Taco. Love you guys. You guys do a great job. Lenny, Kevin, George, Douglas, all you guys do such a great job. I tell people all the time, this is the best fantasy baseball network going. Better than SiriusXM, better than FNTSY, better than Athletic. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Take care.